My name is Rachel Edmonds-Naish and I'm the Head of Curriculum for STEM at Bridgend College. The STEAM Academy behind us is a brand new building, housing engineering, science, technology and maths, and the A in STEAM is for arts. Particularly with engineering, it can be seen as a bit of a dirty industry and maybe a bit old-fashioned. It's not all about machinery and spanners, there's so much more to engineering. Science and technology, they offer really broad pathways. We've taken female students even from a local school and had them working with other amazing women from the organisation to support them, and seeing the successes that they have and the confidence that grows when people participate. That's massive for them, but it has a huge impact for their family as well, maybe raises aspirations of siblings. It's that role modelling of, girls in that space and coming into those courses. And I think it's really important for not just to provide the role model for the girls, but for our male students as well, to see women in those positions, because one day they might be the manager, the hirer or the firer, and they need to have seen that model of there's a huge variety of people doing all sorts of roles within an organisation.
My name's Laura Roberts and I am the Regional Coordinator for Technicalamps in South East Wales. Technicalamps is a Pan-Wales project that inspires young people to get into computer science. Young people don't always know what computer science is, and they also don't always have access to either the education or they don't have access to the equipment. So it's really important to sort of widen the opportunities of young people to understand what the subject is and give them the options to choose either their education in that subject area or careers in that subject area. Girls into Science and Technology, which we call GIST, is a project within Technicalamps that concentrates on girls and encouraging them to get into these STEM subjects. We've done monthly seminars with role models from across Wales and across the UK. I've always been really inspired by STEM and excited by it, so I think inspiring other women to get involved in it or to speak out and be a role model is just something that I've always been passionate about, and I enjoy sort of talking to women in STEM and seeing how passionate they are. Women supporting women is the biggest thing, and hopefully that affects the younger generation.
I'm Sam Wheeler, and at the moment I am director for Big Lemon. We are a really small company, but we've got a really big mission to do good in the world through the means of tech. Tech for Purpose is about delivering positive change in the world through the means of tech and digital. The future of work is ever changing, it's ever evolving, and digital and tech always has a place, and that is so vast. I feel like my journey and where I've gone is a real example of that. I've worked on a lot of social impact projects, so upskilling people in digital. I've set up and ran quite a lot of initiatives over the years to try and showcase females in tech, women in tech. Being a mum has been one of the hardest things for me as well, working in this industry. I am not a stay-at-home mum. I love working, I always have. But equally, I love being a mum, and so when Willow was born, day 5, I was back working again, and she just came with me. I took her everywhere with me. I wanted to shine a light to say that you can be a mum and still have a career in this industry. Follow your passions and you'll get somewhere.
I'm Jane Henderson and I teach conservation at Cardiff University. The conservation that we do is looking after heritage, culture, that sort of thing, and it's looking after anything often old, but things that are important to people. The discipline that I teach, conservation, is remarkably full of women, but then perhaps later on in their careers when they're trying to rise up, they meet the usual sticky floor problems. One of the things that I've done a lot recently has been mentoring, and it's been the best thing for me because I just have to keep taking my own advice that I give to other people. Persuading women to say what they're good at, to say what they're worth, to ask for the things that they want. Those are all incredibly important, and I think seeing people around you kind of helps that. I became elected to the Secretary General of the International Institute of Conservation, and that was such an excitement because when I joined the profession, I remember just looking up to those people. And I'm really, really proud of the work that we do. I help and support a podcast called The C Word, which is the Conservatives podcast. They invited me to be the agony aunt. People can write in questions. People ask questions about career. I just answer those questions. you've got to put yourself out there and pass the message on, haven't you?